Practical ways out of teenage addictions. Part 1. Cigarettes addictions. In today's fast-paced and ever-evolving society, teenagers are increasingly susceptible to a myriad of addictive behaviors that can significantly impact their mental, emotional, and physical well-being. From substance abuse to digital dependencies, these addictions present unique challenges that require thoughtful, practical, and compassionate strategies for intervention and support. This series is designed to provide valuable insights and actionable solutions for a wide range of stakeholders, including parents, guardians, mentors, students, teachers, educators, counselors, clergy, and teenagers themselves. Each lecture will delve into specific types of teenage addictions, exploring their causes, signs, and effects. More importantly, we will focus on practical strategies for prevention, intervention, and recovery, emphasizing the critical roles that various community members play in supporting teens on their journey to overcoming these challenges. By understanding the multifaceted nature of teenage addictions and implementing effective strategies, we can create a supportive environment that fosters resilience, promotes healthy choices, and ensures a brighter future for our youth. Let us navigate this crucial topic and empower ourselves with the knowledge and tools needed to make a positive difference in the lives of teenagers. We are going to take the different types of addictions one after the other. First, let's look at the most common ones. 1. Practical ways out of teenage addictions. Nicotine addiction through cigarettes, smoking. Nicotine addiction, primarily through cigarette smoking, remains one of the most prevalent and challenging forms of addiction among teenagers. Understanding the nature, causes, and consequences of this addiction is crucial for effective intervention and support. 1. What is nicotine? Nicotine is a highly addictive chemical found in tobacco plants. It stimulates the release of neurotransmitters such as dopamine, leading to feelings of pleasure and reward. 2. How does nicotine addiction develop amongst teenagers? Smoking of nicotine through cigarettes often occurs through initiation during adolescence due to peer pressure, curiosity, or social modeling. B. Regular use leads to physical dependence and psychological addiction. C. Withdrawal symptoms, such as irritability, anxiety, and cravings, make quitting difficult. 3. What are the causes and risk factors of nicotine addiction? Psychological factors such as stress, anxiety, and depression. They can lead teens to smoke as a coping mechanism. Also, low self-esteem and identity issues often contribute to smoking behavior. B. Social and environmental factors such as peer pressure and the desire to fit in. Exposure to smoking could be through family, social circles, or influences of media and advertising agents promoting smoking as cool or adult.
See biological factors, such as genetic predisposition to addiction and early exposure to nicotine. These can alter brain development, increasing addiction risk. For what are the signs and symptoms of nicotine through smoking? Physical signs include persistent cough and respiratory issues, stained teeth and fingers, bad breath and body odor. B. Behavioral signs include increased secrecy and isolation, decline in academic performance, frequent use of breath mints or gum to mask odor. C. Psychological signs include irritability and mood swings, anxiety and restlessness. When unable to smoke, increased focus on obtaining and using cigarettes. 5. What are the consequences of nicotine addiction? Health consequences include increased risk of respiratory diseases, such as bronchitis and asthma, long-term risks of heart disease, stroke, and various cancers, impaired lung development and reduced lung function. B. Psychological and social consequences include dependence on nicotine for mood regulation, strained relationships with family and friends, potential gateway to other substance uses. 6. What are the practical strategies for addressing nicotine addiction? Parents and guardians need to have open and non-judgmental communication about the dangers of smoking, monitor and limit exposure to smoking triggers, such as social settings and media, provide support and resources for quitting, such as nicotine replacement therapy and RT or counseling. B. Mentors and teachers need to educate students on the risks of smoking through school programs and curricula, promote a smoke-free environment within schools and extracurricular activities, encourage involvement in healthy, smoke-free activities and hobbies. See counselors and clergy need to offer individual and group counseling sessions focused on addiction and recovery, provide spiritual support and guidance for those seeking strength to quit, connect teens with support groups and cessation programs. The teenagers that are victims must acknowledge the addiction and seek help from trusted adults or professionals. They may need to use nicotine replacement therapy NRT products, such as patches or gum, under medical supervision. They should also develop healthy coping mechanisms for stress, such as exercise or hobbies, and stay away from environment and peers that encourage smoking. 7. What are the available support systems and resources? Available community resources include visiting local health clinics and embarking on cessation programs. The government and NGOs can make online resources and hotlines available for quitting smoking. The available educational resources should include school-based anti-smoking campaigns and support groups, and educational materials on the risks of smoking and benefits of quitting.
See available family support should include family therapy sessions to address underlying issues contributing to smoking, and encouragement on positive reinforcement for efforts to quit. Conclusion: nicotine addiction through cigarette smoking is a serious issue among teenagers, requiring a multifaceted approach to prevention and intervention. By understanding the causes, recognizing the signs, and implementing practical strategies, parents, guardians, mentors, educators, counselors, clergy, and teens themselves can work together to combat this addiction and promote healthier, smoke-free lives. Through education, support, and proactive measures, we can empower teenagers to overcome nicotine addiction and thrive. Watch out for the next video, Practical Ways Out of Teenage Addictions Part 2. Vaping Addiction.